Okay then, so Batman begins with John Rittman, who basically had a word with the guys at Ocean and spoke to David Ward and said, look guys, why not make a Batman game? David Ward apparently ran around the Ocean office singing the Batman theme tune, and it went from there. Their first game was basically Batman, an isometric adventure, followed up by a cool cartoon game, and then a piece on the movie. But the first one we'll be looking at is Batman on the Spectrum. Now, this was basically an isometric adventure, and the idea was you had to search for the missing parts of your Batmobile, although it wasn't a Batmobile. Apologies for the weird light on this. This was taken quite a while ago, but as you can see, it's got some really nice sprites. It's also, apart from Batman, there's nothing really in common with the actual Batman series. This was just a classic idea of, basically we'll just take the license because potentially he's popular, and at the time, the license didn't cost that much to earn, and we'll go from there. So anyway, as you can see here, basically there's a variety of different objects that Batman needs to pick up, and once he's got them all, it makes his quest for the Batmobile that little bit easier. So he's got a bag at the moment, and you can use that to store things, but you can also jump. I think, look, he's just got to get the Bat boots now. But it's a really nice little game, and this basically this was done with Bernie Drummond, and John Rittman's project after this was the Amazing Head Over Heels. But you can pick it. This is obviously the Amstrad version. I've chosen this one because it just looks far nicer than the other 8-bit systems that are available. The Commodore 64 isometric games are never any good on that, and the Speccy one, while it looks nice and detailed, it's all monochrome, so it's always nice to have a little bit of colour. But it's a really nice little game. Right then, now this is quite interesting. Batman: The Cape Crusader is basically split into two parts, and the first one involves fighting the Penguin. The second one's the Joker. And one of the things that makes it work so well is that they've really captured the spirit of the original cartoon. So you've got obviously all these nice panels that overlay. There's a nice little system which allows you to manipulate objects and that. This is actually the Spectrum version. It's really slick as well. They've done a really good job with it. It's actually by a company called Special Effects, which is an offshoot part of Ocean. And you just basically have to go around and basically pick up the Batarang now, and then you'll be able to basically attack people. And you just have to do as with Batman and basically stop the Penguin. It's pretty much another arcade adventure. There's very simple puzzles that you have to solve. So you'll need a certain key in order to open a certain door. You'll need like a computer disk to turn on a computer. All very simplistic stuff, but it works surprisingly well. So again, as you can see, basically you hit these goons, they'll spin out of control, allowing you to get by them. But again, it's really slick. Batman moves at a nice quick pace, fairly detailed graphics, and again, this was another really popular game for Ocean, and it proved that there was plenty of interest in Batman. Now, this is based on the movie. Now, there was quite a lot of variations on this. This is the 8-bit one we're looking at, and this is the Amstrad version. Now, what you'll find with a lot of Ocean games is that a lot of the levels they're all mini games. They mostly don't have a lot in common with each other. And the reason behind that is because we were recently told by Ocean's Gary Bracey, who was basically in charge of management there, that what they do is they'd look at a script and they'd try and find if there was at least 5 key scenes that they thought would make good games. Then they'd basically buy it up and they'd get the license for it. So to begin with, you're in platform mode. There's the Joker going down into the vat. It loosely follows the plot of the film. And this is really cool. Basically, you go along the Batmobile. You have to basically get to the base as quick as you can, dodging all the traffic. And you've got a nice little touch where you can swing out your Batmobile boat and basically go around to the next level. Now, fans of the Amiga and ST will remember this having an absolutely awesome 3D section. and just really, really well done. Basically, really gobsmacking graphics, and you just went into the screen. But unfortunately, I couldn't get that working, so we'll have to look at that another time. Here's another mini game. Basically, you're trying to find now the combination for the gas, so you can stop it. And the idea here is obviously you've got so many choices, it will tell you how many combinations you've got right, and it's just a case of working out which one it is. So there you go, we've done it, and now we're on to the final section. And again, this is very similar to the Batmobile, but this time you have to go around and use the Batwing to basically get rid of the balloons. Now obviously, as you can see, I've messed this up initially, but you have to basically cut the strings. And that's it really. So what we'll do is we'll look at some more Batman games hopefully later, as soon as I can track down the later games, because they're obviously all on the other systems, and I'll have more for you.